Hello, everybody. How's it
Oh,
going?
Hello, everybody.
Uh, long time no see. Oh, look at that. We got 9 viewers already. 9 people waiting to see what's going to happen today.
They're all on the edge of their seats, too. I can just
Yeah.
tell.
I was looking back on my last YouTube videos, and apparently the last one I did was 3 weeks ago. I
yep.
know.
We've been feeling the withdrawal.
Yeah. So I just want to say, hey, everybody that's out there. Jerry, Jason, Larry, Herb, Jason.
Steve.
Steve and Chris Nealon just come in.
Cindy.
And,
Hello, Cindy.
And Cindy. Hey, Cindy. Hey, when are you getting your dogs? Oh wait, 21st, isn't it? She's supposed to get her next Afghan hound.
Oh, boy.
Yeah,
Chris Nealon just joined us. Hello, Chris.
I've been watching all the pictures, watching the babies grow up. So.
Hello, Dwight.
Chris Nealon had a comment. He said, "Do I need any bourbon? Nah, no broken blades tonight."
Oh, December 20th. Oh, jeez, I thought it was earlier than that. Come on, Cindy. Tell him you need your dog.
Oh, you got a lot of folks popping in there.
Need that
Dwight,
puppy.
Robin, Billy,
Hello, Robin. Hey, Billy. Hey, Indy
Indy
Mike.
Andy, Mike,
And Roxanne over on Facebook. Hello, Roxanne.
Hello, Roxanne.
Roxanne.
Yeah, the puppies were born September 20th, right? Yeah, I've been watching the puppies. So I've been cleaning my shop. I've been trying to clean my shop, trying to organize my shop. And look, I don't know if you guys can see. Look, you can see all the way down my front door now. It's totally clear down to my front door. Look, I got 4 feet wide all the way down. And that stuff over in the back corner there, that's going to be going in the garbage. So
You want to come work on mine?
no, because I still haven't shown you the rest of my shop.
Is everything on that side now?
It's an organized chaos, let's say.
Yeah, I would say
It's
that.
still organized though. I can still use my tools. My desk is all cleaned off now.
Where's all your
projects I gotta
half-finished
work on.
projects?
They're all on my rack now, so I got them organized. I got them organized so for the stuff that I have to get done.
Okay.
Ish, but
Always that ish.
It's always an ish with him.
Mike says we're starving for some entertainment. Unbelievable.
Hello,
Shay.
Jerry.
Well, Shay
Hello,
says she had to
Jerry.
work tonight. I don't know what she's working on. I don't know why she's working tonight.
The gal's busy.
But is she really working, like work, or is it just like scroll saw work? 'Cause that's not really work either.
Well, hello, Shay.
Inquiring minds want to know.
Roxanne's from Grand Prairie. That's funny.
What is chat?
Yeah, I can race. You found your files on how to fix the front to back vibration on your Excalibur. Oh, good. Fill me in. Let me know. Mine's starting to vibrate too. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I've never oiled it or never had it apart, never done any maintenance to it.
Steve C says, "Hey everybody, I'm driving, so I can't chat, but watching while driving."
Hey, Steve C. How's it going?
Hello, Steve.
Haven't talked to you in a day. Yeah, so like I said, I've been cleaning my shop up, trying to reorganize my stuff. I'm selling a bunch of stuff. Carrie, so I got to finish all these projects off, and Carrie's going to sell them.
Ah,
So I don't know. I don't know if they're actually going to sell, but
Shay says she's doing billing tonight.
billing. South Dakota, North Dakota. Where's Montana?
Montana.
Yeah, see,
If
that
you
was
put
close.
an S on the end of that, it would be Montana.
That was close.
Chris Nealon says, just ordered some new cactus juice. I have some beautiful spalted wood, perfect for pin blank, but punky.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mr. Weagle here. Wait, okay, so Cindy says loosen the motor, rotate it in small increments till it stops bouncing the wood held against the back of the blade. No, I don't want to do that. I'll just deal with it the way it is. Dwight Weagle. Hey, Dwight. My DeWalt started making noise the other night. I think I saw a video on that. I didn't listen to it because I was, DeWalt. Finally got it apart and back together tonight. But does it still make noise? Does it still make noise?
Sounds just like a sewing finger machine.
Yeah, I put some grease on those bearings.
So what have you guys been up to? I know Herb's been doing a lot of patterns lately. And I know Russ got his scroll saw in box. Have you even turned it on yet?
Yeah, I actually did. And I actually went out there a while ago, just a few minutes ago. Because I thought that I was telling y'all that I had to realign the table because it looked like it was off.
Yeah.
I did some test cuts, and then I looked at that table. I think it's off. And so I went out there tonight. I was going to loosen it up and retighten it up and get it in the right spot. But then when I tightened the blade with that, the tensioner in the front,
Yeah.
I looked and I saw, hell, that's perfect. I'm not messing with that thing. I'm good.
Way to go.
So all I got now is I just got told I have a CNC project I've got to get done, a headstone, temporary headstone. And
got a brand new scroll saw, but you got to make a CNC project.
Yeah, it's got to be done with a CNC. It can't be done with a scroll saw. So then after that, I'm footloose and fancy free.
So then you need a camera in your shop then.
No kidding. I got a stinking phone.
Yeah, well,
no place to put it to set it up so I could get a good angle. Because I tried. I looked at all kinds of little angles. Yeah, dang it. I'm going to have to get a mount and something to hook it on to with.
You got to build one. I downloaded some. Bob Lee has a video on about camera mounts that he did, and I'm actually going to steal his idea and get some actual real camera mounts in my shop.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to have to do too. Then I'll go look at his stuff. I have a GoPro camera that we don't even use, so I could probably use that and see how that video turns out.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Billy Bird wants some cheese with that wine, Rusty.
Jason,
I'm all right, Billy.
Jason
Some of that gumbo you made the other night wouldn't be bad.
A diorama wood pile. Isn't that just a wood pile? A stack of wood. So, what else have I been doing? So I planed a bunch of wood last week, and I was cleaning my shop up and trying to get it organized. And like pretty soon, I'll be losing. When I get all the projects on this shelf here, I'll be losing all that. I'll rearrange my cameras so you guys can see more of my shop, and then I'll be doing more work over there in my shop. Anybody want to buy some glass showcases?
Chris said he'll be back. The dog's got to go check the chickens.
Robin said her dad called her tonight. She's getting free wood. Nothing wrong with that.
TMI. John, it's bad. Actually, Jason, that looks kind of cool. That looks like a cool little pile of wood, log pile you got going there. It looks like an actual wood pile. Here, I'll go show you guys a picture.
Yep.
And that's on top. Here, there's a lighter for scale.
Oh, Christ. Oh, that's going to be his gnomes, huh?
Yeah, I'm guessing it's for his gnome. His wood cutting gnomes. Oh, they're not going to be digging a hole. They're going to be cutting wood. Hey, JJ.
Hello, JJ.
Hi, JJ.
Yeah, so projects, lots of projects. And so tonight I'll be starting a new project.
Andy Mike, I think that's one too many Crown and Cokes. Herbie, 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 and Rusty, Rusty, Russ.
I'm using regular glucose meter, but it goes to my doctor's through Bluetooth.
Hello, Connie.
Hello,
Hey,
Connie.
Connie. How's it going, Connie?
Hello, Josh.
Hello, Josh. I don't see it, but hello.
Hey, Herb, Squid, and the new guy in the upper left-hand corner since he hadn't seen you in a while.
That's me.
Man, this
Oh. Go ahead.
I'm just lagging way behind.
Oh. Yeah, and also, so since I've been cleaning up my shop, I found that my half-done projects that I had laying over there, that I moved 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 back over here, some of them actually broke. I found
Oh.
pieces. I found pieces of one on the floor. Remember that Canadian Warrior one I was doing about a month ago or 2 months ago,
Hmm.
3 months ago.
Slightly.
So it ended up in pieces on the floor. I found pieces over by my saw tape, my table saw, pieces on my spray bench, pieces over by my miter saw. So I got some fixing up pieces to do. So I got to recut some of those pieces. I got to recut Super Grover for Josh because it actually broke in like 20 pieces. I don't know
Oh.
why. Maybe because it was so fragile.
Yeah, it was. If I remember right, yeah, it was.
So I'll be doing all that stuff. But today, I'm doing this wolf head for somebody that asked me if I can cut one for them, and they chose the picture for it. So I just said, if that's what you want, I can do that for you. So this is what they're looking for,
It's pretty badass. I like it.
and I'm actually going to layer it because I'm going to start doing layered stuff now. So I'm going to do his face, and then his muzzle will be a second layer on top of that. And then his nose will be a third layer on top of that.
There
So
you go.
like 3D.
Yeah,
And
man.
then last night, I don't even know. This should be ready to go anyway. So last night I laminated some wood and glued it up for the backer for it. So I'm gonna, after this is cut out, I'll mount it to this. So you guys, this is my first time seeing it too. So I hope it's good to go.
Let's see.
Josh Grover says you're supposed to finish projects, not just break them. And Jason's here for the layered wolf. Now, Andy Mike says the wolf needs some red eyes.
Well, I was thinking that, but it's the customer.
Yeah,
I
customer's
suggested
right.
it, but so here's my backer for it. It's just going to be like a rustic wood backer anyway, from cedar, my cedar flooring.
Billy
got-
said he split his furry house in half today. But he'll get it fixed.
So here's gonna be the backer for it. So when it's all done, and I'll shape the backer for that as well around the wolf head.
All right.
I'll use my washer technique for that.
Yes, sir. It works wonders.
So other than that, any questions from anybody out there? I want to build a box style picture frame. Any suggestions, please? Like a shadow box, Larry?
That's what I was thinking.
Because shadow boxes are really easy. See, Larry, you're throwing me off track now. Just give me a sec.
It's all right. You still have about 4 minutes, and then you can get started.
Wrong show, Russ.
Hello.
Look at that. I still have some stuff within reach. Easiest way I found to make shadow boxes, if you buy some chair rail with this profile,
Yeah.
okay, flat backer on it, put either put a dado in the bottom edge or a rabbit
Mm-hmm.
in the bottom edge, and then put a dado line across the top here at this thick part right here, this thick front part here. Put a dado line across there. Just run through your table saw, and then when you put mitered corners onto it, your 4 corners, then you can slide them together, and then you can slide your glass or acrylic in the top edge. But before you do that, leave one end, you want to cut it about there, and glue this top piece to your glass or acrylic, and that way that will be your handle that you can pull your glass or acrylic out with. That way the box stays in one piece. You slide that in and out. You can still fill your shadow box up, and then close it back up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, quick, simple shadow box. No, I'm not going to
Cindy-
do one right now.
Cindy said she'll be back.
She also asked, "What about a floater frame?"
Cindy, stop with the floating frames. Did you get all your floater frames built that you were looking at? That you were building for your artwork and stuff?
Robin says, I actually know what he's talking about, LOL. Thanks to Billy.
I'm using AAH 1x4s. Well, if you're using 1x4, well, do the same thing. Rabbit or dado. It depends on what your backer is going to be. Dado cut basically is if you dado with either a dado stack, use 1/8 or 1/16 Luan or acrylic for your acrylic for the front, Luan for the backer. Just run some dado lines down it. Miter cut your corners, glue it together. But like I said, like for one end, just cut it about a third of the way down. Glue that to your glass or acrylic front.
Mm.
Mark says, can we give a thumbs
my
up for Robert on your scroll work?
See that? I'm back on. It's going off the rails already. Jeez.
So I didn't read it.
Cindy said, "Yep, she did. Thought you asked something else, which is why I suggested floater, and I think that I'll be back in a bit."
Jason, you're on the wrong show for that.
Yep.
Nope, I almost read Josh's comment.
Yeah, I've been working on camera angles too. I don't know what's best, so I don't know.
I like that one.
Yeah, until I get my light down here, though. See, now
Yeah, then it kills it.
it throws everything out. But I need my
Yeah,
light.
It does.
I need my
Uh-huh.
light. So I got to find different.
Whitewashing.
I got to find either different lighting or a different camera or something. I don't know. See, it was really good one time, and I can't remember where it was at that I found the perfect angle for it all.
Well, that's not bad. You can still see the blade. But when you put your wood up there, I don't know, with the white paper and stuff, it might still wash it out.
Yeah, it's washing it out.
Yeah.
Well, that should be good there, though.
Give it a go. I can't see your blade.
You don't need to see the blade. You'll see all the wood go flying everywhere anyway.
Yes, sir.
Okay, folks.
Billy said he's been fighting the same issue, John.
No, I actually pre-cut, pre-applied all my stuff, pre-drilled all my holes, so I should be good to go.
All right, you're getting started a little bit later than that other fella.
Yeah, but I'm still earlier in my regular time, though.
You gotta
So
have
any-
a little gives and takes.
Any
Yeah.
questions, comments, throw them in the chat out there. Well, Connie, the problem is the lights from my from my ring light magnifier, and the thing is, I actually need my lighting so I can see, because it doesn't matter where my lighting is coming from. it's still gonna throw everything off.
Yeah, and Billy says his mag lamp washes out his blading project too. Jason Rogers says, I think it looks fine, just slow resolution, but I have bad internet. As long as I can hear you, I guess he means he's okay.
Yeah, we know about your
Whether you
bad
can see it or
internet.
not, you can hear it. Yeah, Connie wasn't aware that it was a ring light.
Oh,
Hello, Mimi.
Mimi.
Long time no see.
Hello, Mimi.
Mimi, haven't seen you in forever, girl.
How you
Month of
been
summer.
doing?
Let me know if this is too loud.
Oh, it's
What?
fine. It's fine, and Herb
Exactly.
can't hear. I'll be right back. I got to go get a little beverage of choice.
Good. Maybe I can actually read some comments now.
Yeah.
Or else I don't
Carry
talk
on,
about-
buddy. I'm on the job.
Hey, was there a pay increase I didn't know about?
Hey, Tanya. How's it going, girl?
Yeah, Billy said he dimmed it down as much as he could. It hasn't helped much.
Tanya's going to throw me off the rails here, too. Talk about putting my wood up in there. Jeez.
Oh, what?
Yeah, I know. Hey, it's Favi.
Hello, Bobby.
Hey, Favi.
And how are you? Mimi says she's been busy working way too early, so
Working way too early. Well, you know, daylight saving time's coming up right away, so that'll fix that. You'll have an hour to make up for it.
Hello, Favi. Didn't see you come in. Tanya, didn't see you come in either.
Oh, yeah, they've been here for a while. Where you been, Russ?
Yeah, I've only been gone a minute and a half.
Yeah.
Randy Green, didn't see you come in either.
Randucci.
I ain't seeing none of those names.
Well, maybe I better read the comment. I gotta earn my pay, man.
I got StreamYard open and YouTube. I still don't see either one of them.
Well, I saw Tanya's and I see Fabi's. Where's Randy's? I don't see Randy's there,
He
though.
was up above them.
Oh. The great Randini.
Yeah. Jason Rogers says, I still have a story about adhesive spray. And Josh Grover told him, Jason, it's not hairspray. You don't have to worry about that. He didn't have any hair, Josh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Ray. Oh, what happened to Herb?
I think he's going to
Herb
try to
fell
come back
out.
in. Yeah, he come back in. Yeah.
Well, Russ didn't tell me. Russ didn't tell me you left, Herb.
He just now did it.
Ah,
I didn't have
Hello,
a
Ray.
chance. Hello, Ray.
No, this internet's been acting screwy today.
you must be sharing Jason's internet then, eh?
No, they got this idiot. They got this idiot out there running new lines on the pole.
Chris Nealon asked a question. He said, what's the best way to get the sap out of pine cones? He's going to cast some in a pen blank.
Honestly, I don't know the answer to that one.
Sit for a while.
I'm thinking maybe if you could probably soak them in something, but they're gonna absorb all the moisture, and then you're gonna have to dry them back out.
You're not going to do green ones, huh? That just fresh fell off the tree, are you, Chris? You leave them sit out on the ground long enough, it'll all come out. If you get them when they're brown. Connie said roast them. I don't know. I don't know about that one.
Excuse me.
No, pine cones, not chestnuts.
Yeah, pine cones, not chestnuts. But she said roasted pine cones, but I would be a little leery of that one. They're brown and sappy.
Mimi
the ones-
said 5:45 a.m. to about 3 p.m. Then I get home, out to the garage and work till I get tired.
I think I'd be finding a new job.
Yeah, no kidding.
Somebody's got to take care of them little angels.
She can come down here and be Charles' salesperson on a commission basis.
Robin says, I think the girl I watched, Sharon Crafty DIY, she baked them.
Huh.
Jason says, parchment paper, $2.50 for an hour.
Connie says she roasts them all the time, so maybe there is something to it. I've never heard of it. I figured that sap might be something I wouldn't want to tangle with.
Connie, why are you roasting pine cones?
You add a little salt and pepper to them?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like,
Hey, putting fiber
turn out
in
like-
that.
would they turn out like corn nuts?
Or do they smell like pine salt?
Chris says, I'll try my dehydrator.
Like a fresh pine forest.
Yes.
Robin said, oh, good idea.
She does it so she can use them in her crafts. Well, that's what we figured, but don't take our fun away.
Yeah, really, Connie. Jeez.
Yeah. Josh Grove says pine cone, the new jerky. Yes, it says craft ready only. He tried. Don't get them fresh. Go get them at the store. Connie says it dries them out and it kills any bugs.
Yeah, but the bugs are the fun part about opening new crafts, though. Look, it's a piney craft. It smells so piney. A bug!
Whoop.
Oh, never mind. Thought I was hearing things there for a minute, but then I heard that sergeant's voice talking.
You weren't talking about my wife, were you?
I cannot confirm or deny.
And believe it or not, she's probably in the neighborhood of 40 feet away.
Well, I kept hearing these kids and things that, hey, Russ ain't got kids.
No.
John ain't got no kids. I know there ain't no kids at my house.
Mm-mm.
And then I got to remember, oh, well, babysitting.
Yeah, no, she's playing with the dogs. What's Robin asking? What's going on over there? What are you talking about? Are you talking about me?
No. I'm going that bug. I did not know that.
Yes, they're from a tree. There are bugs out in the trees.
And you put the lime in the coconut.
Drink the bowl up.
Then you have a pine colada.
Yes, indeed. Mimi Lord asked a question. She said, hey, when cutting plexiglass, what size blade would you use and about what speed? I
Depends
asked you that same question once.
depends how thick your plexi is you're cutting, anywhere from 1/16, 1/8, 3/16, 3/8, half inch. Depends on what you're cutting. Depends how intricate your cuts are. I usually use my number 101 spirals, and I go about half speed. Because the thing is, if you go too fast, you got to play with your saw though. If you go too fast, it's going to melt behind your blade back to itself. You got to recut backwards into it and everything else. Go about half speed. Just take your time. Make sure your air is blowing on it the whole time, though, because when it heats up, it'll actually melt to your blade. So
Yeah.
your air will actually cool it off and not melt it to your blade. It'll just come right off. But when I was cutting my vinyl, my 1/8 vinyl, I was basically on half speed.
Robin asked, what kind of bugs are in pine cones? They're pine bugs.
Pine beetles.
Yes.
Pine beetles, ants, aphids, ladybugs, ladybirds,
All kinds.
A lot of protein.
Lots of protein
spiders,
if you're out there lost in the wilderness.
black flies, no-see-ums, horseflies, worms.
I don't know what Jason Rogers meant by that last statement. I can't figure it out. I hate when it read hears. What does that mean?
I guess he's talking about me. He hates it when I read.
I don't know. I don't think so.
Connie said, yep, all of the above.
All the bugs above, huh? Robin said, I looked it up, and it says soak the pine cones in vinegar to kill the bugs, but then it takes away from the smell.
God said. Where'd it go? Crunchy protein store in the junk drawers, Robin. Which junk drawer?
The upper left one.
Put them in every one of them. That way you always have a snack.
There you go. And I still don't understand what Jason is saying.
We need
Connie said,
Charles.
yep.
We need Charles Hill to read the Taiwanese.
Taiwanese, huh? That's a good one. I like it. John says, all the above. That way you never lose your bugs.
Bugs.
Bugs. 24 watching, 7 likes. Hit the button. Says
Hit the
Dave.
button, folks.
Hit that like button. No, you got to go and hit that subscribe button.
Yeah, that too.
And you got to tell all your friends.
Like, comment, subscribe, share. All
I
the
do
above.
it.
All the
I do
Pork
above.
chops are calling me. I'll be right back.
What?
Pork chops.
Telling you
and
Russ is going
applesauce.
to eat on my show. Unbelievable.
I know. I do it to all of you, so don't think you're on.
Oh, you haven't done it to me yet.
You ain't had one yet.
I've had 3. Where you been?
Yeah, he's had lots of shows.
Robin saying hi to Nancy, but I sure don't see her. Billy said, "Gotta go eat." Jason Richloff says, "Good night, guys." Josh
What?
Gross says, "Billy, share some of them floaters."
Might not look like much of a nose yet. But wait till I get it all together.
Robin says, "Sunday, I actually have to go to relatives for Thanksgiving."
See, it'll be going on there. It'll look like it's supposed to when I'm done with it.
Hello, Mark. Mark Lindsay just popped in.
A birch tree. What's a birch tree, Connie? Connie, what's a birch tree? Birch. Thinking it's almost like a larch. I'm just making fun of you.
Chris says, "We're having Friendsgiving the week before Thanksgiving. I'm the cook. 2 big old turkeys and the eggplant parmesan."
Well, wouldn't the week before Thanksgiving be last weekend? Eh? Considering Thanksgiving is on Monday. Ah, long weekend. Yes. That means Carrie has extra work for me to do around the house. Okay, I'm gonna try something with my camera here. Just bear with me for a second here. It's gonna get motiony. I just thought of something that I think I should have been doing a long time ago.
Do tell.
I'm gonna put it into my or onto my because if I'm sitting there, how about right there? Give you 1 sec, Mark. Here you go.
Hello, Mark.
Time's up.
Hello, Hello, Mark.
What's shaking, y'all?
Not
Get
much,
some
Mark.
chicken
What you up
fried
to?
steak.
Oh, I just broke my mouse again.
On the tree.
You done killed the mouse.
I'm going over here to YouTube to mute the YouTube stream so I don't keep hearing y'all say, "What's shaking, Marker? What's up, Mark? Hiya, Mark?" And then hear myself answer.
Hello, hello.
Christina said, "Do we need to see his lap?" That's the other guy you say that on. Charles.
Well, it depends, Chris. He may be talking about lap siding.
Hmm.
I sense no humor out there in the chat.
No, none whatsoever.
Jason said, "Put him on the arm. He's in it for the ride." Robin said, "Uh-oh."
How's that for an awesome camera angle?
Perfect.
Would have been foolish to do that before you hit the live button.
Well, no, I'm trying to find a good angle for
He
everybody.
hadn't found a good angle, but that was a good one. The light doesn't bother it or anything.
Lap dancing?
What kind of show do you think this is, Chris?
Evidently not the one he thought it was.
Like that guy takes that dog, his poodle, to the club with him. Wife goes, "Where'd you take the dog?" He said, "Just the usual places." And dog's holding on to a pole. We know what clubs he went to.
Robin,
Robin,
Robin, there are some things you just don't want to know. Don't encourage him.
Josh says now the camera's going to be in your way and you can't see the cut. I don't look like he's having a problem with it there, Josh.
Yeah.
Oh, I can see the cut perfectly because the thing is the camera is mounted right on my. So this right here is actually my magnifying glass you're looking through. See, I can turn my light off. See?
Cool.
Yeah, so I'm right on my magnifying glass now, and I can angle it wherever I want. And I should have done this a long time ago.
No kidding. That gives me an idea. I'm glad.
Now, if you look real close, you can see exactly what I'm doing, Robin.
She said, "How do you attach it to the magnifier? Is there a clip or something?" Christina said, "Sure you did, Robin. Sure."
Hello, 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 hello.
Yeah, that part.
Mark, you moved in your shop yet?
Yeah, I got some of the trim cut and painted. Going to install it tomorrow after I paint some electrical chase covers and let them dry for a couple of days. While that's drying, I've got to caulk around the baseboards, keep bugs out. That baseboard's on that up against that T111 siding. All those grooves are perfect holes for spiders and what have you.
You're not kidding.
So I'm going to caulk them up, and then I'm ready to start moving stuff in, that is.
Robin said, "John,
Yeah, yeah.
I was watching your Facebook page and you put up a lady scroller and she was going so fast." Was that Woodbits?
Yeah.
That was Jenny Sanchez.
Jenny, she's really fast. Bless you again.
You know, I still have not asked her what she uses for blades. I know she uses flat blades, though.
Mm-hmm.
Muchas gracias.
Like 3 TPI or something to be able to go that fast?
No,
I don't know. Like she cuts like mega super fast. I don't know how she does it.
That's what I mean.
And she uses straight blades, and it's probably Flying Dutchman or Nequa, maybe.
Yep.
I think she said at one time there was reversible.
Yeah, ultra reverse Flying Dutchman, maybe.
Yeah, I think that's what she said, but don't quote me on it
And good blades.
because I've flipped since then.
Jason say, "Yeah, Jenny is quick, totally up my alley."
Okay, so Robin, I'll show you my camera setup I got now. Give me a second here. Let me change my camera
Robin.
to my other camera.
Robin says she cuts so fast and flips the piece around this way and that way. That's because she's using flat blades, not spirals. You have to turn the piece.
Okay, so
She does stop.
this is the camera. This is the camera on top of my laptop. Because I can't use my laptop camera because somebody in their infinite wisdom tried to put lacquer on the lens to try and clean it off, and that doesn't work too good. Do not put lacquer on acrylic. It will not clean it. It will destroy it.
Busted!
Holy moly!
Dang.
Hi, Teresa.
Like I said, busted.
You're bending
Ouch.
over.
Oh, I didn't
She bust her-
see.
Did she bust her pants open?
No. John said, "Did you bust your pants open?"
No, I have stretch pants on.
She got stretch pants on. They wouldn't bust. My God, I don't want you to see something I don't get to see.
Come on.
So my ring light, my magnifying ring light, right, came with a stand that I got at Michael's a couple years ago. So I just put my camera onto it with a clamp. So there's my clamp, and there's my other camera right there. So I can still look through my magnifying glass when I'm cutting.
Sweet.
Sweet. That's actually what I used to do with my phone. When I was working with my phone, I put my phone, I clamped it on the top like that, on the top edge, so it was going through the magnifier too.
Murphy's Law of Combat number 6. If it's stupid, but it works, it isn't stupid.
Nope.
Exactly. And the thing is, if I had duct tape, I would duct tape it on there instead.
She said, "Thanks for showing me. It's awesome."
Yeah, now everybody's gonna steal my ideas.
Like you invented that.
I did. Everybody saw me do it just now.
Uh-huh.
Nobody's ever seen this concept before.
No.
Robin said she's always knocking down the camera. Robin says you're a trend setter.
Thought you
Tell
was
that
an
to my-
Irish setter.
Tell that to my Instagram.
Nobody heard that one, Mark. Put it out there again.
What?
See
I
that?
thought he was an Irish setter.
No, it's his cousin, a Canadian setter.
See, he's gonna stop sending me links to this. So,
No. What's John's view on diorama? Abstract? Obtuse?
absurd yet flaccid.
I'll be right back.
Huh, Jason said diorama. Robert comes up, Dollarama? Oh no, you got that on the brain.
Yeah, John, I'm going to have 2 days of decent weather. Then Sunday, we got rain coming in again. And then finally, Tuesday, it's supposed to clear up a little bit. No rain. Then rain again Wednesday. So working up on the shed's going to be kind of sporadic.
That rain you're going to get is going to be coming into my area a couple of days after that. They were telling us.
Yeah,
what?
we're getting like 2 days on, 2 days off, for the next 10 days.
Well, I've been waking up a frost in the morning on my truck now.
Well, we have a frost warning for Monday and Tuesday morning. So
Connie has a question. Sorry, go on.
No, I'm finished. That was it.
You can't wait to see the finished product, eh, Favi? Guess what? It'll be a while. No.
It will definitely be a while.
Oh, no.
I made
Hi,
a rustic
Favi.
table, and the top is from a log slab. Yes. And your next question. So this morning, I woke up. It was 24 degrees.
Okay.
24 Fahrenheit, right?
Yeah.
And it got to a high of 50 degrees today. And right now, it's down to 32.
Okay. We were at a high of 63 today. Take that back, 62 today. And we had a low of 41. So we're not too far behind you. I mean, you're quite a ways north of me. Quite a ways. But I'm a little bit further west than you are. But yeah, it's coming. Oh, well.
I want to do resin on it. How do I keep the resin on top and not pouring off? All right, who's the resident resin guy in the room? I got an ideas already, but I want to know if somebody else knows on top of their head. I know one of two things you can do. One, you can border around. So
Border around.
Picture this being your table, your tabletop. You want to border around it. So put a border around your tabletop all the way around, right? Use acrylic and put some tuck tape around it. And you don't want it seeping down, so you want to put a small bead of silicone on the inside edge of it.
Is
So
he
on the
taking
inside
all the
edge.
black out? Is what he's taking
A
out?
small bead of silicone on the inside edge. That's one. Two, pour it on, but pour a light coat and let it go over the edge, and then basically on the underside, just take your brush, like a foam brush, and just just keep rubbing it around your bottom edge. That way it goes over the edge, and it'll not drip onto your floor underneath of it, and you won't have those big drip marks. That's the two ways I know of how to do it.
We'll hear up again later.
Okay.
Here, Harley. You want some more?
That's how I would know how to do it, but I'm not a resin guy.
I've done a little bit of resin, and that's what I've seen, and that's what I've done. But it
There's
sounds like you don't want any resin on the edges at all. You may not have a choice in that.
You can always sand it off if it came to it, but there's a bunch of YouTube videos on the folks that do the river tables, things like that. That they show how they do it. They use a dam around it.
There's a YouTube channel from a company called Stone Coat Countertops.
Mm-hmm.
If you go to their YouTube channel and go back quite a ways, they've done exactly that project. It's Stone Coat, one word, Countertops. They're about 25 miles to the north of me. Man, nice guys, very decent people, and they have a pretty good YouTube channel as well.
Yeah, they do.
They've done all kinds of different projects with their stuff. Yeah, Connie, they've got a killer YouTube studio up there. Killer studio. The only thing is, it's a family run operation. I mean, dad, mom, they don't own the company. They just work there. It's two brothers that own the company, and I mean, sister, two wives. I mean, nepotism is thick. About the only people that don't work there are the guys in shipping and receiving, and dad ramrods that outfit. But so they've got two people. One guy runs the cameras and the control room, and the other guy does nothing but monitor comments and social media while they're doing YouTube videos and broadcasting live and everything else. It's really a cool setup that they have. They did the countertop in Carl Jacobson's what does he call it? The mobile craft shop, mobile wood shop, or something like that. And he and Robin were down to pick it up. He called me up and said, "Get up here, you need to check this out." So we drove on up. Robin, I made dinner tonight. Robin wants to know what Linda made me for dinner. I did the cooking tonight, and I made sausage and shrimp jambalaya.
Can't go wrong with that.
No, sir. Did not go wrong at all. Lots of Louisiana hot sauce. We were ready to go.
Ooh, I got some holding I didn't even see in you.
Got some what, who?
I got some holding that needs to be sent to you.
Boudin.
Oh, boudin.
Yeah, it's hot.
I finally. Well, I'm not much for hot food.
Me neither.
It'll
I
burn
like
you
it.
3 times.
Yeah, then that ain't for me.
You can leave off the Louisiana hot sauce, buddy, and I'm all for it.
I like to add hot sauce to my taste, which is a little bit of flavor, but not so bad I can't taste anything else.
Oh, that hot sauce is really hot for me. Whew.
Well, it just depends on how much you put on it.
Chris says, now I'm hungry.
Sorry, Chris. These fried pork chops and cooked down potatoes with caramelized onions in them and some baked beans. Boy, it sure is good.
Teresa was thinking about me, wasn't she?
I got pork in the fridge, pork chops in the fridge thawing for tomorrow.
Yeah, Jason, Billy's recipe did look good, but the only problem is there's no way in the world we're going to stand there and stir that stuff for 45 minutes or so. No way. My body's already done.
Minutes.
Yeah, to make the roux.
He would have saved
Has to be
him
done right.
a whole lot of time if he would have baked that flour to make that roux.
My bite already made.
Yeah, that's a southern thing. You can't get that here in Oregon. You got to make a roux.
Mm-hmm.
Australia's got lots of roux.
Yeah, they do, don't they?
ROUX.
I'm not going to put them in the pot and eat them, though.
No, I didn't break a blade. I'm actually changing
They
my
give you
blade
quite. They give you quite a kick. I'm hearing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to chop in the cast iron skillet tomorrow, so I'll be even with
good.
you, Russ.
They're good. They're
Yes,
thin
sir,
ones.
they are.
These are 1/8 thick. They're thin ones.
Well, I was fixing to ask you if that was the normal ones.
Yeah, we can't find the ones that are a 16th inch thick. Haven't been able to find them lately. Just the thinnest ones we could find. They're good though.
Yep, you're gonna have to go see the butcher.
Yeah, Connie says I'm
Yeah,
from
not getting
Utah
that.
and I make a roux. Yeah, you can make a roux. Yeah, but Russ was saying he doesn't make a roux. He goes out and he buys it. And I'm
Yeah.
saying in Oregon you can't just go down and buy a roux.
I buy that roux from Dogues. Dogues is French and they make a hell of a good roux.
And there ain't no such animal in Oregon. That's all I'm saying. Just like I can't go down and buy a sack of crawfish either.
Chris Nealon. The closest thing to Louisiana or Cajun food we have here in Connecticut is Popeye's chicken.
See, we don't even have a Popeyes, so
Oh
you're at
man,
least one step
I
ahead
love
of me.
Popeye's chicken.
That ain't chicken y'all eat, and I hope y'all know that.
Might be Nutra,
It is Nutra.
but it tastes like chicken.
Everything tastes like chicken, except
Chicken.
except eggs.
Eggs
Of all
don't taste
the
like
things
chicken.
that taste like chicken, you would think eggs would be one of them, and they ain't.
No,
Somebody
they don't.
explain that to me.
It doesn't take a couple of minutes to make a roux. I disagree thoroughly.
But it says chicken right in the name. It has to be chicken.
False advertising, huh? You should say chicken-like.
Chicken-ish.
Chicken-ish.
It's chicken-ish.
There's that ish again.
Chris Nealon said, meow. It ain't no cat. It might be Nutrirat.
Oh, wow. Chris, I got yelled at for a T-shirt I used to have years ago. I mean, we're talking, 40 years ago before I met my wife. It was Cat, the other white meat. And oh man, this woman wanted to beat me up one side and down the other for that T-shirt. It's like, lady, I didn't do it. It's just a joke. Relax.
Get your knickers out of a twist.
Jason was asking, did we start at the nose or the rear?
I started
Where
with
do
the
you
I
nose.
think
want to
that's the right.
start?
It looks like a nose to me.
I started with the nose. There's the nose. There's the nose. Which goes on the nose.
Mm-hmm. Christine, sweet and sour cat.
Didn't get my two.
I used to work with a fella when I was in the oil field. He was from Nicaragua, and he was working up here. And he said there weren't any when he was back home. He said there weren't any loose dogs because they all got took care of. But he said he got up here and it's a big population of Vietnamese in that area and where he was living. And he said one of his friends had cooked up some cat.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, and he said he never had cat. So he sat down to have a bite of that cat, and he turned his nose up so quick, he spit that shit out, and he got the hell out of there. He couldn't eat that crap for nothing. It tastes terrible.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Must have been a
I'm
bad
taking your
cook.
word for it. I ain't going to eat it.
You think it would taste like chicken, though?
It don't. According to him, it didn't. Robin says we were talking about stirring the roux. Exactly what I'm talking about, Robin. I'm not going to stand there that long and stir that crap. Not if I can buy it already done and use it that way. No way. I'm not standing there that long. And you are right. That you have to stand there and you got to make it come out looking just like that.
Shut these food off. Standing there forever.
Oh, that's a good one, Mark.
I knew you'd get a kick out. I knew you'd get a kick out of that.
That's not cheating, Billy. It's working smarter, not harder. That's exactly right. You can have your opinion if you want to, and you're entitled to it. But I'm not of the same mindset as that. I make it smarter, not harder. Tastes just as good. Oh well, see, I'm gonna have to cut your microphone or your typewriter.
You know, it's funny. I've noticed that about certain foods.
Mm-hmm.
There are people who will say, you can't go buy roux. You can't skip that. You can't
Bull.
do that. But they have no issue with going out and buying a jug of ragu instead of making their own sauce for 8 hours.
Ain't that something? She says she can make it in minutes. Well, maybe you need to tell Billy how to do it. Billy's asking you what size blade that is, John.
Probably the double O's.
Hey, John, Billy wants to know what size blade you're using.
01.
Oh, one.
These are my 01 Pegasus or my 01 Spiral from Penguin Golds.
Okay.
Christina said John's in the zone.
Yeah, he's not deaf. He's ignoring us.
Connie says also make a slurry.
What's that? Slurry.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought I heard Slurpee.
Now that's Manitoba that's Slurpee crazy. Manitoba, Canada, per capita, drinks more Slurpees per person per year than any other place in the world.
That's funny. That's funny, Chris.
Yeah, Chris, I call that wood pudding. Same thing. Don't eat it.
I'm trying to eat my pork chops, folks.
Yeah.
You ain't done yet?
Yeah. So,
Oh, he's still got
Billy,
another
just,
plate to go, Mark.
so with this new camera angle, you guys can basically see that. So with the 01, this is 0.035, I believe.
35,000. Okay.
Yeah. And so basically it is more for veining, but this is my go-to blade that I cut everything with. And the thing is these hairlines in here are basically just the thickness of the blade, right? Sorry. See, these veining lines are just the thickness of the blade, one blade thickness. So
Okay.
that's how I get such detail on all my smaller items, because of the size of blade that I use. Because they're like, it's the hair on his snout, right?
Yeah.
So there you go.
Okay. Cool.
Hey, Chris, these chops are just fried. That's all. With a little bit of seasoning on them. Tony Chachery, another French, I'm sure.
Josh said, Chris, the chops are cooked in the roux that took 6 hours.
Now we can get Tony Chachery seasonings here, and we do get them.
That's good stuff.
I even found some gumbo filet at one store.
Well,
Josh,
you know,
you were
Robin,
entirely wrong.
Robin, I was just thinking that, because the thing is, with the camera that close, yeah, you can see all my cutting and everything I'm doing. But the thing is like I was explaining to you, if you take out your big chunks and then sand to your edges, you don't have any mistakes, and you see like
Mhm.
you don't have mistakes. You see how smooth the cuts actually become. This is still pretty small though. Like this is only like an inch. But take your time.
Yeah, Billy says he asked because that blade looks smaller than his 29 thousandths diameter blades.
Yeah, it says or in the package. Hold on a sec, let me grab it. Oh yeah, it's 0.028.
Okay, so it is smaller. And
Yeah,
good
it's smaller.
calibrated eyeball,
Point.
Billy, that you spotted 1/1000th of an inch different.
It was 0.28.
I hear you, Chris. I was raised by a family of Irish and Scottish extraction, but mom came from the Texas Louisiana border, so there was a lot of stuff mixed in there. Protein bars and healthy choice meals. That's for people who don't know how to cook.
I was thinking the same thing.
Might as well eat Pop Tarts. I used to be that way, but I like to eat too much, so I had to learn how to cook.
Yeah, Connie, my wife's mother and her family are all from Wisconsin, so they cook northern. So my wife got married to me. Now we started to cook a little bit more Cajun and southern.
Yep. Mom was born in Childress, Texas, and her mom was born in Carthage, Texas.
Oh, that's
So,
right up the road for me, about 5 hours.
yeah. So you know where they're from. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
and that's the kind of cooking they did.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Josh said he'll be right back. You heard a noise behind the house.
That's just chickens.
yeah. I'm with you, Chris. Cinnamon Pop Tarts rock.
They do.
In fact, all Pop Tarts rock, but cinnamon are very good.
Connie said she grew up in Utah, so we had a mixed food.
Yeah, I grew up in the Bay Area of California, and there was a big mixture of food there, believe me. That was one thing I loved about visiting San Francisco is you could eat a different style of food every day and never have the same thing twice in a year.
Mm-hmm.
Robin says she don't like Pop Tarts. There's something wrong with you.
But she likes Pixie Sticks. Oh, we used to love them too when we were kids.
Completely different things, but okay.
Yeah, completely different. Pixie Sticks are just Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
You turn it up.
Kool-Aid without the water.
Yeah. I don't know where Vista, California is.
It's over
That's-
the other side of Holler Flats.
Vista's down,
Seemed like it'd be south.
south of Los Angeles.
Oh, okay.
It's closer to San Diego, I believe.
Okay. Closest I got to San Diego was Coronado.
Yeah.
That was when I was in the Navy.
Yeah.
But we
Now
spent a
for
lot of
something
time in
completely different.
we were home ported in Alameda, California.
Go
Okay.
ahead, Robin. It won't hurt you.
My father got out of the Navy on Treasure Island.
Is that right?
Yep. Yep. Guam to Treasure Island, then home.
Mm. That's a good little jump.
Yep.
Chris says, "Hey, John's still."
Okay, Vista's a Tri-City to Carlsbad and Oceanside. So yeah, it's way down south.
Yeah.
Way down south.
We got Jules and M. Now,
Hello.
who's
Carlsbad.
Bill.
They got caverns down there, don't they?
Carlsbad Caverns.
A little bit different.
A little bit different. Not quite the same
Carl.
place.
Not quite the same place.
Actually, our
That must
son,
be Angel.
our son lives in Oceanside. Or sorry, he used to live in Oceanside. We're
Oh.
outside San Diego,
Mhm.
and then he went down to Tijuana because it's cheaper to live in Tijuana than it is in Oceanside.
No kidding.
Apparently, it's cheaper to drive to Tijuana from Oceanside to Tijuana every day than it is to live in Oceanside.
I would venture to say probably 3/4 of the U.S. is cheaper to live in versus Oceanside. SoCal down in that area is outrageously expensive, man.
It's same
It's
as the East
nuts.
Coast. The East Coast over there, where my brother lives in the Virginia area, in the D.C. area, and Maryland and all up like that. It's ungodly how much it costs to live there.
Some of it,
Same
yes.
as the West Coast.
Some of it, yes. Yeah, the West
Mhm.
Coast is bananas.
It's terrible.
I mean, I see some of the places that folks are looking at in Florida and, Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina, heck, all over the place. And I'm like, you're going to get 5 acres of land for $40,000 with a 2,000 square foot house on it. And man, all you're going to get around here for $40,000 is an in-park mobile home.
Yeah. So, John, your son was a Canadian living in Mexico, really, and working in the States.
Well, so his partner actually got headhunted by a company down in Oceanside,
Mhm.
or in San Diego, and
Mhm.
so he flew them down there. So my son actually cannot work because he's a Canadian citizen, and basically he's got a sugar daddy, basically. So he's not allowed to work while he's down there on his whatever visa that he's got on, because so his partner has a work visa, but they got to come back up here every 6 months for 2 weeks and then go back down there
Wow.
because of the whatever freaking American law work thing
Mm-hmm.
that he's on.
You ought to be able to get a green card
Or at least a
or a
visa.
work visa.
Yeah.
They can do that. I don't know why they wouldn't be able to.
I don't get why we do that to some countries. I can understand other countries, but like Canada, I mean, it's not like they're lining up to try to come here. You know,
Just don't make no sense.
there's a lot of things that don't make no sense, but you know, I'm not supposed to know. I don't get it.
Yeah, Robin says just for 2 weeks.
Yeah, that's way above our pay grade anyway.
Mm-hmm.
I know it's above mine.
Yeah, you don't want me in charge. Utah cost of living has skyrocketed. Yeah, that's happening all over the West. Well, just about everything west of the Mississippi as folks flee California. Yeah, I don't know about that, Billy. Maybe some are, but
Well, I'm glad that Canada gave us Captain Kirk and Shania Twain. That's a few. Not
Maybe
good.
I'd like to say Captain
Michael J.
Clark.
Fox.
Rush, the Guess
Yes,
Who.
and the Guess Who.
Alex Trebek.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. He was from Canada. That's right.
They gave us a few.
Mike
Mhm.
Myers.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he went back, didn't he? Guess not.
Gene
Y'all
Simmons'
could-
wife.
Y'all could have kept Jim Carrey.
Oh, I like Jim Carrey. but
Jason
he's a little
Bieber.
goofy.
And Justin Bieber,
Bieber.
Yeah, you can keep Bieber. Take him back,
please.
please. We don't want him.
If I could quit smacking my microphone, I'd be all right. Sorry about that. If y'all heard a loud thump.
If I could quit smacking these pork chops, I'd be all right. But I
You
can't.
ain't done. You ain't done with them things yet. How many you got?
I got 1.5 to go, man. I only had 3 when I started.
Well,
I'm done good. I'm done good.
I only had 3 to start off with.
Small ones usually have 6.
well, if they're only an 1/8 inch thick, you'd need to have 3 of them to have one.
No,
Of course, we know the little girl gets most of that.
I haven't given her not one piece this time. I've been fighting hard, not giving her none. She was sitting right on the side of me too, just looking up at me. No, I couldn't do it.
Nope.
So she's laying down, minding her business now.
Got to eat that dog food first.
We had to trick her. The wife, when she came in a while ago, she sat down, tried to feed her some. She wouldn't eat it, turned her nose up at it. So I took it up here, made like I had it on my plate, and I took it down and I handed it to her, and she ate the crap out of it.
Yeah, there you go.
So we're outsmarting her right now.
Put a little bit of bacon grease on there, and she'll scarf that stuff down fast.
Glad you're home, Steve.
Yeah, glad you're home, buddy. Well, that bacon grease wouldn't be good for her since she's got stage 4 heart disease.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No, you gotta. Okay.
We found out that it was that bad. So we're just trying to keep her eating and stuff like that and keep her going. Huh. Robin told him, "Welcome home, Steve." And Christine says, "Robin, you can't have him." She says, "Who?" LOL.
Well, I ate too much, dang. But it's good.
There's always that.
Mm-hmm. fact, there's some leftovers in there for lunch tomorrow.
What was it you made?
Sausage and shrimp jambalaya.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah.
It's some
Yeah,
smoked
with-
sausage and some shrimp, and off you go.
You had rice, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna say, gotta have the rice in there.
Rice and peppers and
I'd be
seasonings. And
very happy to have some of that. I like shrimp, but my wife doesn't.
Oh.
She's allergic to it anyway, but she can't stand
Oh,
it. So
no.
I haven't had fried shrimp in a long damn time.
Did I save room for ice cream? Chris wants to know. There is always room for ice
You
cream.
can always find room.
Always.
Yeah, because when it melts, you'll find any nook and cranny down there.
Exactly. It fills in the cracks. There
Nice
is
and
always room
tasty.
for ice cream. And besides, I usually have ice cream at about 9, 10 o'clock like that. And that by that time, I'm good.
Yeah, Billy, I know what you mean. We've still got 2 more servings, or at least for ourselves, of what we had the other day.
Same with that pulled pork I got out of that big old. That was the 10-pound pork shoulder I put on there. I got we got 6 meals out of that, and then another 3 out of that beef roast.
Man, you're just cooking for the 2 of you. It'll last a long time.
Yeah, slice it up, put it in seal meal bags, and throw them in the big freezer.
Mm-hmm. That's what we do.
I'll go down and get a big brisket, 15, 20 pounds, something like that. Cook it, and hell, we can eat for months off of that. I'll slice it up.
I love good brisket.
Yep, me too. I'll slice it up and put it on. Put them in the seal meal bags in meal-sized portions.
Mm-hmm.
Seal it up, chuck it in the freezer.
And we have one of those food saver machines.
Yep, that's what I'm
Vacuum
talking
packet.
about.
Yeah, just throw them in the freezer, man.
Yep.
She dates them, and then there they go.
Larry
And-
says he's taking off. Take care, Larry.
Good night, Larry.
I'll take it out of the freezer, put it in a pan with cold water, bring it up to a boil it 5, 6, 7 minutes, something like that. It tastes like it just come off the smoker.
That's why I like that gumbo, because whenever we go get the second helping, when we pull one out, she gets it ready and all. The chicken when we first do it is chunky,
Right.
and so that's good. You can get a lot of chicken that way. But the second go around and the third go around, that chicken is stringier.
It's shredded up. in
Oh,
there,
it's shredded. It shreds up when you cook it again. Man, that goes good over rice. Son of a gun!
Yes, it does.
I'm watering for it right now.
Yes, sir, it does. I'll back you up 100% on that one. There are some things like that are just better the second day.
Second time around, I told her it's even better than the first time.
That's right. There you go. Looking good.
That sounds like a wolf snout.
Kind of does, doesn't it? Look like a puppy. You all had cut the eyes out and you'd be all right.
Yeah, put 2 eyes right there.
Yeah. Put 2
Oh, I
eyes
need some
on it.
Google eyes. I need some Google eyes to put on there. Then.
Put some horns on it. It's a cow. Oh, okay. That's what the thing is going to look like. Gotcha.
Connie, we've been using rotisserie chicken and just pulling it off the bones and just putting them in there, making real big chunks into small ones, but it's good.
We'll do the same thing for chicken enchiladas or chicken tacos.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, speaking of that, we'll go down to the store and look in the refrigerator case next to the deli for the leftover chicken, rotisserie chickens from yesterday that they marked down to half price. Pay $2 for a chicken, bring that sucker home, put it in the seal meal bag, throw it in the freezer.
Yeah. Yeah, that rotisserie chicken, Connie, that it's got a flavor of its own to begin with.
Yep.
And when you put it in that gumbo, it just adds to it. Really good. We get them at Sam's.
Yep.
Sam's Club.
Sam the record man.
Not that one.
Wrong club.
It's only Sam I know.
You don't know Sam I Am?
Where you been?
Well, I know Sam. I am.
Would you?
All
Could
right.
you in a boat? Would you? Could you with a goat?
Well, I would if I could.
Hey, there you go.
Good lead in like that.
Yeah, thanks. Great segue.
I would not eat the green eggs and ham. I would not eat them, Sam I Am.
Sam, I am.
Yeah, we have an old Farberware rotisserie, Robin, from like the late '60s or early '70s. Belonged to my mother and father, and that sucker. I mean, it's a big stainless steel rectangular goodie that kind of has a tapered bottom that goes down to a drip pan and a big old electric element exposed right there on top. Ain't no guards, ain't no nothing. Like I said, this was back when natural selection meant something. And then it had the spit that you put one end in the motor and the other end just sat on a hook. And we'd sit there and rotate those chickens and cook. Man, does it make good stuff. But it's a mess to clean up after. Josh is back -1 shell. Somebody stealing your abalone?
One time I can say that I'm with Robin. I don't get it either. Josh, he's back -1 shell. I don't get it either.
He shot something outside.
Shotgun.
Yeah, he was hearing a noise. I'm trying to figure out what it was.
Possum.
Maybe.
Found a thief.
Was it a coyote?
He said someone trying to snoop in my old shed, so I fired a warning shot.
Warning shots usually go through the thigh.
I don't do warning shots.
Why waste the bullet, huh?
Shells are too expensive. Nope. I don't do warning shots.
Keep them in the butt pocket.
That's the shell you were talking about. Okay. Steve C said he defined natural selection for Robin. You're right, Josh.
Well, it
It
depends
would've
on where
been.
you hit him, Josh. If you do it right, they might rule it a suicide.
Well, I actually didn't get no work done again today.
Quite a bit done. Got this Sunday's video recorded, edited, posted. Just finished closed captioning it. And got dinner cooked.
You the busy man today.
And went to the store. Jeez.
What are you making us all look bad now? Come on. All I did today was work.
That's all I've done all week. I was a slug for 3 days because of weather.
Oh, I dealt with idiots on the phone all day.
Yeah, I try to avoid that as much as possible. But
Well, it was idiots at the bank, and they still don't know what the hell they're doing.
that's what I mean. I try to avoid that as much as possible. But I know sometimes you gotta.
And it looks like I'm gonna be doing that tomorrow.
Not good.
Nope. You talk to somebody that at least knows half what's going on.
Oh no, Billy. Stained the carcass of his jewelry box and got the back cut, then broke 2 pieces of his fairy house.
Ah,
Sorry about that, Billy.
let's put a
Hello,
foreclosure
Dennis.
sign on the front. Put a foreclosure sign on the front deck.
Somebody will buy it.
Condemned.
Sorry about that. Hello, Dennis.
I was going to say, go ahead and put it together, Billy, and change it into a crack fairy house. Or a fairy crack house.
What? Is that Dennis Duperon? Dennis.
He told you he'd be here if he got back in time.
All I saw from his message was, I have a meeting. I'm like, okay, fine. Whatever. Do what you want.
Yeah, how dare you have a life?
Yeah, do what you want. Well, what do you do going to meetings this late at night? Come on. It's good to have you here, Dennis.
Oh, man. Billy says 3rd time's the charm. Yeah, but 3 strikes and you're out. So,
Unless you're playing T-ball, no strikes at all.
Yeah, ain't that swing till you hit it?
Yep. So, if anybody in the chat is curious about all this fairy talk house, you need to go over to Jerry Blakely's page, which
Living
is
Beyond Disability.
Living Beyond Disability. He's got a contest on running right now until
December 17th.
sometime There you go, December 17th. So, see, somebody's gonna fill me in on all the details here. Now, as far as I know, it started off as a birdhouse challenge, and then it got
Right.
changed to a fairy house challenge.
Right.
But you can still make a fairy house for a birdhouse,
Right.
Mhm.
a furred berry house, a furred,
Fairy bird house.
a fairy
A
bird
furred
house.
berry house. Yeah.
Not a hairy bird house, but a fairy bird house.
A furred berry house.
Yeah. So, if you go over to Jerry's page at Living with Disability,
Living beyond disability.
Living Beyond Disability, he's got a contest going on over there, and the thing is that it's a contest, and you're gonna win tools, and there's giveaways, and Steve just put the link up there for you guys. Thank you, Steve. I was just looking for it right now to put up in there.
Mm-hmm.
So go over there and check out all the details and have fun with it.
Yeah, just have fun. There's restrictions on size, 1 foot by 1 foot by 1 foot tall. It's the most you can be.
Terms and
Or
conditions
if you're
apply.
Canadian, it's 30 centimeters by 30 centimeters by 30 centimeters.
There you go.
Steve, you got to believe it. I saw it with my own 2 eyes. The right people will get that.
And yeah, so when it first came out, I was working on my winter cottage birdhouse, and then it got changed, and then I'm like, oh, fine, now I got to change it all up. So I'm in the process of changing it all up, but I will be working on mine as well. So there you go. I'll be working on it this weekend, actually. I'll be working on it this weekend.
Now it's open to most mediums, right, Steve? I don't know if there are any restrictions on that.
I don't believe there are any restrictions on it at all.
Steve from Harneal Media should be able to let us know.
Because I know we were talking about, I was talking about making mine out of solid aluminum and welding it together so that way I can leave it outside and it won't rust at all. I was going to powder coat it and everything.
Okay. Yeah, Steve just confirmed it can be made out of anything. So there y'all go. Uh-oh, there he is. There's the man. The man, the myth, the legend.
How? I'm not lying, Jerry. I said I was starting to work on it, which means I was pulling up pictures of it and sizing them up and how I was going to do it. And I was going to start cutting all my wood for it.
Oh, hush.
Okay.
Ah,
Okay, he said okay.
Okay. Good.
That sounded almost Pavlovian there. She said hush from like 500 miles away, and he's like, okay. He must be used to
Herb
saying
said
that.
hush. I didn't say anything. I know when to shut my mouth. She said hush. I hushed. Yeah, Billy, we used to have an air show right here in front of my house at the airport where I live.
Hot dog,
But
hot
they
dog, hot dog.
haven't done it in a while. You made me look, Herb. I had to stop what I was saying.
Well, she fooled me. I thought she was coming over because I heard the printer.
Now, she's starting to work now, so I'll probably be muted for a little bit. But yeah, but the last one they did, they had the jet airplane racing the jet truck on the runway, and it was pretty cool. By the way, the truck won. Jet engine on the back of that was one bad boy. I'm telling you, man, that was bad. Loud too. Jesus Christ, that's loud.
Yep.
'Cause I'm right on the back fence of the airport, the regional airport here, and I could just go out in my front yard and watch it and stuff. And I'm telling you what, when I say loud, that was loud.
Liar.
I am not
Liar.
la.
doing that 3 Dog Nights.
Ah, yeah.
Shut up, you, before I knock you out.
And that's when the
I
fight
said that
started.
with a funny voice.
That's okay. I think you're going to be coming back with a funny walk, Russ.
And he muted himself.
And he's over there talking and don't realize he muted himself.
I think he muted himself before he started talking. Mama said, knock you out.
Come on, I gotta get my ways in. Ain't no
What are you talking about, Billy?
I want to get orders today.
Checks in the mail, Teresa.
Why in the heck is everybody on her side, not mine?
We know
We love
you.
Teresa.
Yeah, that's what I thought. We love Teresa.
Man, I didn't say jack diddly or squat. I'm just sitting over here minding my own business. I'm just waiting to see what comes flying at you from the back.
Josh said, if I come back walking, you might just bury me under the doghouse.
I like what Steve said though.
Steve, yeah. So that's why we did. That's why you didn't have to hear him say, "I'm sorry, baby." He knows me, but I don't say that. I do say that sometimes, but not often enough for her.
Jerry says, because we know you do whatever you want to as long as she agrees. That's right, I wear the pants in this family, but she picks them out. I'm the king of this castle. And she's gone.
Yeah, I've seen the king's job. She can have it. I'm happy to do what I do. That's it.
Hello, Jameson. Long time no see.
What's Jameson been up to? Holy cow. He's been MIA for a long time now. Last time I heard he was fixing power somewhere.
Louisiana.
That was a
They just
while
got
ago.
it turned back on.
Yeah.
Too many downed lines. My grandfather did that job. He was the lineman for Pacific Power and Light. He said, you don't know the meaning of the word pain until you spend the weekend out on the houseboat with your feet up on the rail, getting the soles of your feet sunburnt, then go climb telephone poles for a living.
James is working. He's been 18 days in Louisiana for the storm repair.
Shut up, Jerry.
There comes a point, Jerry, where a spoon's a spoon. Sometimes you're just glad that there's cutlery.
So, just out of curiosity, is everybody better with the 24-hour notice advance ahead of time, or right off the cuff? Okay, let's do it live.
Better have a little notice.
I think they both have their place. It just depends on the situation. You know, if you have a project in mind and you know you want to go live, a little bit of notice is good. But if it's a spur of the moment thing, you know, holy crap, I got 2 extra hours. I think I'm going to go do a live stream. Then that's fine too.
2 extra hours.
It could happen.
Josh says he likes an hour to a half hour notice.
Oh, okay, Josh. Just for you. That means you better be on
Yeah.
now.
Steve C says, I'm easy. Dennis says, yeah, let me know ahead of time.
We know, Steve.
Personally, I set up my Sunday live streams the Thursday beforehand. Like I set up this coming up Sunday's live stream. I've already set it up today. Now, let me throw you guys a question here. See what you think.
Yes.
YouTube has an option that I stumbled into a live stream a couple days ago. It was just a subject that caught my eye. You know, people checking out Southern rock for the first time, never really listened to it. So I said, okay, this ought to be a hoot. Let's go see what it is. But they had their live stream set up to where the chat was open to subscribers only. So you had to be subscribed to their channel to participate in the chat. What do y'all think of
Really?
that kind of thing? Yeah. And I looked, it's available to everybody. You have
See,
to
I
make
don't-
that setting.
I don't know if that's good though, because then you're limiting yourself to not having new people there, and people won't actually subscribe to a channel if they don't know what it's about, right? So they're going to watch a couple of it. Well, I suppose you can watch some of your previous videos and then subscribe in order to be part of the latest video. But I think you might be limiting yourself to new people coming in and just joining the chat right off the bat, right?
And see, that's what I was thinking as well. I mean, I can see the pros to it. If you've got a bunch of people watching, and like they had like 600 people watching this live stream.
Oh,
And I don't know how many of them were subscribed. I don't know how many of them were in the chat. The chat was going by pretty quick.
Jerry's got the right idea, though. He said to keep the trolls down.
Exactly.
It runs off potential new subs.
Unless
they're friends of the subs already there, and they just tell them about it.
I can see both sides of that, and that's one of the things that I was thinking about. It would definitely eliminate the trolls. Because you can also set a time limit. They have to have been subscribed for X amount of time before they can participate in the chat. Now, they can still watch the live stream and they can still put comments in the comment section, but they can't participate in the live stream chat unless they're a subscriber.
see, I know Twitch used to be like that too. That you couldn't chat unless you had X amount of time following their station.
Right. But the difference in that is you can subscribe to a YouTube channel for free. Twitch, to follow them, you had to pay a fee, didn't you?
No, it was free.
No? Oh, okay. All right. I didn't do much on Twitch. See, I thought the same that Jerry's talking about, running off potential new subs. I don't know. I think it would depend upon the channel, because I figure anybody can still watch it. And a good percentage of the people, well, I can only go by my live streams. I would say probably an eighth of the people who are out there in the chat aren't subscribed. But the overwhelming majority are. So I don't know if that would be a deal breaker or not.
Like Steve says, I suppose it depends on how many people you have on on your channel at the time, right?
Yeah.
Like, what's the most we've ever had on any of our live, or like, like 80, 90 people maybe maximum.
Yeah, that's where I'm at usually, about 80 or 90.
Yeah, I think my max is maybe 20,
Yeah, I
but I
think
know I'll
I've
be in a
broken
couple.
100 a couple of times, but that's not normal.
I'll be in a couple of shows over on Twitch, and there's probably 1,600 people in the chat, and you cannot follow it. It goes way
Yeah.
too fast.
Right.
There's like 12 moderators like blocking trolls
Yeah.
and everything else, but
Mhm.
it's way too much to handle over there.
Mhm.
I don't know how the gamers do it.
Well, they have people there watching for them. I mean, like, Steve is a moderator on my channel, and when he can be there, and he's there almost all the time. I think there's only been a couple of times he's either come in late or he wasn't able to be there. And there are times when I'm screen sharing and I'm in the software and I'm not watching the chat at all. I can't see it because I'm focused on the software. And I know he's got my back during those times. But I hadn't heard of that, making your chat available only to subscribers. And I didn't know how I felt about that. Part of me was like, okay, I probably wasn't going to subscribe to your channel anyway. I was just interested in the topic. And I can sit here and watch without commenting. That's no big deal. But then I thought, well, I wonder, does that really turn people off? I guess it would depend on what your content was. That might incentivize some people to go ahead and subscribe. Because here's my other thinking. If moving your mouse over here and clicking a red button is a deal breaker, were you going to subscribe anyway?
Yeah.
It's not like I'm asking for money or anything like that. But then again, I can see both sides of it. Oh, really? You're not going to let me chat just because I'm not a subscriber? Well, chuck you, Farley, goodbye. That kind of. And Steve C's got a good point here. And of those 80 or 90 people, there are probably only 25 or so participating in the chat. So really, it's not too cluttered. Yeah, I don't have an issue with my chat going too fast. Because I go back and look at my analytics, there might be 170, 180 messages in the chat total. So it's not super, super active. It doesn't go whizzing by like a lot of channels do. So I've never had to use the slow chat. Not once. Like sometimes I'm, tapping the microphone. Is this thing on? You guys got any questions? Anything? Bueller, anything? Anybody? Bueller? It's kind of like date night at math club in the at high school. 80 people all afraid to make the first move.
I think that would have been better if you'd said chess club, all I'm afraid to make the first move.
I figured math was even nerdier than chess. But yes, I get your point. Chess, first move. Art. Humor.
Hello, Leonard Davis. Hadn't seen you.
Hello, Leonard.
Leonard, you are talking about the ones in the chat, right? Not on the panel?
I'm not scary. I'm a harmless, lovable little fuzzball.
Me too.
Yeah. Some of us fuzzier than others, but what the hell?
Steve said before he came in, he was in a chat that was on slow mode and couldn't keep up. But the guy had 3,500 people talking.
Yeah.
3,500.
See,
Jesus
that's
Christ.
insanity.
But figured a lot of them might be talking to themselves as well.
Yeah, and arguing back and forth with each other. And
Yeah,
there
those
was
things
a,
don't even need to bring up.
and there was a lot of that in this live stream I was watching last night. The theme was Southern rock, and somebody said, "Play some Creedence Clearwater," and
That
the
ain't
fight,
Southern rock.
and the fight
That's not
was on
Skinner.
about
Yeah,
whether that
Creedence
was
is not
Southern
Southern.
rock. Yeah, that was
Skinner.
what the whole argument was about. And it's like, are you guys really going to cry
No,
because you
it's-
didn't get your way?
CCR is a good group.
Come on, man. Just chill out. But for the most part, it was like Leonard Skinner, Molly Hatchet,
Well,
Blackfoot,
we got-
Allman Brothers, things like that. So,
You got problems now between me and the wife
why's that?
because she said Creedence might not have been Southern, but they were a good band. I said, yeah, they were good, but their whole
Ain't no-
premise of the point was Southern rock.
Yeah.
And even though what they played, Born on the Bayou, they weren't from the Bayou.
Born on the bayou.
Karaoke night in the Meadow.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think Brian Adams was born in the summer of '69, or was in the prime of his life in '69 either.
Brian Adams, wasn't he from Canada?
Oh,
yeah.
like Brian
I
Adams.
think he was. Yeah, we like Brian Adams.
But I'm pretty sure he didn't buy his guitar in the summer of
I said I
'69.
like him.
No, I don't think he did either.
Pretty.
He'd have been pretty young.
Maybe his daddy did.
Got my
Down to
first
5 and
little
dime.
6-string.
Yeah.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah, 38 special, yeah. Brother of Leonard Skinner.
I bet I know where the Big Bopper.
Lubbock, Texas, wasn't he?
What? What was that about the Big Bopper? Oh, is she talking about you, Russ? Is that what you had to beat
No,
yourself?
he's not. She's not talking about me, dang it.
J.P. Richardson.
He was not from Lubbock. He was from Beaumont, Texas, where I'm at.
Beaumont.
I
Okay.
bet I know where Janis Joplin was from.
Port
He
Arthur,
was
right next to
right
us.
Port
here.
Arthur.
Mm-hmm. You don't
I
get
know
more
where
Southern rock
Tracy
than that.
Bird was from.
Who?
Tracy Bird.
Oh, Lord. Tracy
right
Bird.
here. I saw him in Home Depot and I melted on the floor.
How about Tweety
Yeah.
Bird?
Here's a quarter. Cost somebody cares.
I'm not mentioning those comments, by the way.
I
Come
taught
on.
it to a
They
putty
knew
cat.
Valerie the Wolf My Food is.
Oh, Lord.
I saw her yesterday.
How about,
She was a man.
Oh,
well, Creedence Clearwater was from El Cerrito in the Bay Area.
yeah, that's not, I don't consider that Southern.
No, it's not.
Mm.
But nobody ever called him Southern. But one guy made
A
that
lot.
comment, and the fight was on.
Yeah,
Oh,
well,
my God.
I've heard that comment before, but because of the music that they play.
Well, somebody else said the Doobie Brothers, and I'm like, dude, they're from San Jose, California. I
Yeah.
saw them at a little beer, well, not a little beer bar, a very large beer bar up in
Valerie, My
the
Food
up in the Santa
Wolf.
Cruz Mountains
Mm-hmm.
in the early
Well,
70s.
Would you consider
Look at her again. I'm pretty sure that was her.
Tom Petty Southern rock?
Tom Petty was. He's from Jacksonville, Florida.
Well, it doesn't
I
matter
wouldn't-
where he's from.
I
but
wouldn't
That's
consider
where
it
his
Southern
formative
rock.
years were. That's where he started.
I wouldn't call his type of music.
But his type
Southern
of
rock.
music wasn't. But that's
Right.
he's still
Folk-
from the
folk-
South, so
folk
they lay
music,
claim
though,
to
isn't
him.
Well, okay. But
Well,
there's a lot
just
of
'cause you're from
country
Southern
artists.
Florida doesn't mean you're from the South.
But there's a lot of
honestly.
country artists from the South that are not Southern rock too. So
Yeah.
you know, just
Oh
because
yeah,
you
that
were
was her.
born
I
there
saw
don't
her
mean.
yesterday. I know it was.
Well, thanks, Jameson. It's good to see you. You're
You
still
didn't read
around.
my lips,
still
did you,
kicking.
Herb?
I sure did. No, I got that
She
sentence
does.
down memorized.
Actually,
She's asking me if y'all probably don't know who this. She's not a singer. She's a boxer, female boxer, and Valerie the Wolf
my
Mahfoud.
food.
And
Like a dude.
Yeah, she looks like a dude. She still does,
Hey,
and
this
she
is her
fought.
right here. I saw her yesterday in that little white car there.
She fought Layla Ali for the championship. Got her bell rung. And she hadn't fought since that I know of. She may have, but I don't know
No,
if she
I saw
has.
her yesterday.
But she's from here, and the wife said, "I saw her yesterday, and she's still just as mannish as she was back then.
She's gained a lot of weight. And
Gained a lot of weight. She's out of fighting shape now.
Oh, she got big. And she's driving that little bitty teeny smart. Wait, is that?
JJE saying, so ZZ Top is Southern Rock? No, that's Texas Blues.
Texas
Texas
Blues,
Rock and
baby.
Blues.
Let's go see Jenna.
Texas Rock and Blues. Now, what do you think of the group Mountain?
It's her.
I like Mountain. Leslie West,
Yep, Leslie West, Mississippi Queen.
Mississippi Queen. I like the song.
Would you call that Southern Rock?
I don't know where he's from.
Who?
Long Island,
band.
New York.
Yeah, I love the sound.
Yeah.
But I only like that song that I've heard by them. I haven't heard anything else that I like by them.
Oh, there's quite a bit.
I know there is, but I just haven't heard it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah, but Mississippi Queen's been used in a lot of things. So.
Oh yeah, yeah. And I don't like the live version. I like the studio version better.
Me too. Me too.
Matter of fact, I was in a gas station one day and they had a little shelving unit that had a bunch of old CDs, old rock and roll CDs, and I picked one of them up, and they had Mississippi Queen on it. So I was happy to get that song going. I got home and popped that in, and it was not the version I was wanting. I got so upset. Son of a gun! I wasted my money on that thing. But I had some other good stuff though, and I was really wanting that one.
Yeah.
Joe Bonamassa is a damn fine guitarist.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yes, he is virtuoso. A buddy of mine at work turned me on to him. And he made me a copy of about 2 or 3 albums of his. So I said, geez, I like this music. He don't sing half bad either.
I don't know that I've ever heard him sing.
Oh, yeah, I have.
My only exposure to Joe Bonamassa is what I've seen on YouTube. I'm not the music head I used to be.
Yeah. Well, he's got Beth Hart singing with him now, and she's bluesy.
I know
She's
they
really
have.
good.
I know they have off and on. I've heard a few of their duets.
Yeah, she's pretty good.
That Jameson had to take off. He said, "See y'all down the road sometime." Just came in to see what y'all were up to and to say that I'm still alive.
He just dropped in to see what condition our condition was in, huh?
Take care, Jameson.
Jen just says, hey, John, just stopping in to see your project of the night.
Hello, Jen.
Well, he's doing a wolf head in layers. So you just got to see it.
Can't help about the sheep on
Hey, Jenny. How's it going?
There you go. Don't ask me what I think of you. Might not be
That's what I'm working on.
Yeah.
Look, everybody, it's Jenny Sanchez from Wood Bits and Pieces.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Bits and pieces is all that I've got.
I'm waiting for her to start razzing me like I razz her on her show, eh?
Oh, yeah, yeah. That's a given.
Well,
I'll let you. I'll let you because that's usually what happens on my show anyway, Jenny.
if you're going to pitch, you best be ready to catch, too.
I don't play for that team.
Yeah, well, I didn't mean that. What I meant was if you're gonna run with the dogs, you can't be piddling like a puppy.
She said, "Nice cutting."
Yeah, I'm not as fast as you.
Everybody was saying how fast you were.
Whipping through your projects in under an hour. Jeez.
And she says, "Well, I don't use spirals, so."
Yeah, I don't think the spirals have anything to
Why
do
not?
with it. It took him 45 minutes to get that pattern glued down.
No. Well, look, I got this section cut, and I got this section cut.
Yeah, 2 hours.
Yeah.
But still, that's a lot of cutting, though.
Let's get it like that. That was just like a bear, doesn't it?
At this
That angle
point,
is like-
kinda.
Looks like a wolf
At
that
this
angle
point,
there.
kinda.
No, Jen. Actually, I'm going to show you something. As I use press and seal. I use Glad press and seal for my projects. And what you do is
Pay attention, Jen. It works.
Yeah. pay attention.
Dennis is back.
I ain't got it to work yet, but I ain't.
Oh,
I
you
ain't
know
tried
what?
very hard.
Works good.
I'll show you on this one here. Okay, so
Oh,
what I do.
yeah.
So this one I started this last week. Okay, so the pattern is actually on there. It's just here. See, the pattern's actually on there. So I prep my wood. I sand it first down to 220, 180 to 220. Then I blow it off with my compressor. I take a tack cloth to it to get all the fine dust off. And I take my Glad press and seal, put the press and seal over the wood. Then you spray adhesive, and I got this stupid new Elmer spray adhesive.
It works.
Spray it,
That stuff.
spray it on your good. Spray it on your press and seal. Spray the back of the pattern. Put it on. That's good to go. Drill your holes and everything else. And when you're done, you peel it off.
You don't have to
You
use
just
all
grab-
that stinking
Grab your
packing tape.
corner, yeah, and you peel it off, and your pattern comes off in one piece as well, and there's
no
no
sticky.
glue residue. And if it peels off on you, you can just press it back down,
Hence
and you
the
don't have to worry
name.
about it.
Press and
It'll
seal.
stay there for a year or more.
Don't
Well,
encourage him.
How long did it take me to cut this much? See, so I got this much cut so far, and this and this. Probably 2 hours so far. But scale-wise, this is only 3 inches tall. So the snout and the nose so the snout of the wolf head is 3 inches tall. And the nose itself is 1 inch tall.
I've got a question for you, John. Something that just occurred to me. To make it a little bit more 3D looking on the snout part, is if you were to put another layer underneath the snout. You don't even have to do the whole thing, but just enough to build it out from the face a little bit more.
Actually, what I was
Hey,
like, as I was cutting it, what I was thinking about doing was basically just sanding back my edges
exactly.
To
That's one thing I was
to-
thinking of.
to contour it, and
Right.
then actually sanding the nose in half, because like right now it's quarter inch, so I make it 1/8 inch, and then I'll round the edges off on that as well.
That was the other thing I was thinking of, but I was thinking of trying to make it actually stick out from the face a little bit more with another
Well,
piece of it underneath
probably-
to hold it out.
probably just another layer behind it would actually make it
That's
stand out
that's
further.
that's what I'm thinking.
I'll try it. We'll see how good it
That
goes.
would really, I think that really look pretty cool, and it would stick out from the face even more. Be cool.
But yeah, well, like original comment in the beginning was make the eyes red. I think that would look
Right.
kind of cool because actually,
I
red
don't think they're
LEDs,
actually red. They're yeah, LEDs.
red LEDs would be the. Oh, sorry, amber LEDs would be the coolest.
Amber, not red.
Yeah, amber
They're more
LEDs,
yellowish.
and that way I could actually cut the eyeball out. I'll cut white acrylic, back
Yeah.
paint it with like the eyeball, and then put an amber LED behind it. That would be
Yep.
cool.
That
Hey
would
Janet,
be cool.
how's it going today?
Hello, Janet.
Hello, Janet.
Aloha, Janet.
So yeah, Jen. So it takes me a little longer to do my projects, but my project they're more customizable than yours are. Yours don't take offense. You do good work. You're more production work than I am,
Hello, Greg.
but mine are also on a
That's
smaller scale.
Yeah.
that's just a rumor, Greg.
Yeah, production work. I don't think you could really go into all that kind of detail like that and
Well,
batch them
the
out.
other day I was watching her and she was doing Jen, if you're still on here, how many snowmen did you do? I think it was 120 something snowmen. No, I'm not picking on your cutting.
No, no, far from it.
She did a bunch of Steve Good initial snowmen's,
Yeah.
initial snowmen. So snowman body, scarf, hat, initial in the center, and then she did backers for them as well, which she was dyeing the other day, right? You were watching that, right, Russ?
Yeah, I saw that.
She was dyeing them blue there,
Yep.
and yeah, she did a lot of them.
Yeah, I've remarked to John. I said, I'm glad he showed me. I subbed to you already. By God, you do good work. By God,
For a crafter.
for a crafter, you do real good work. She did 56 total, but then the backs too. So
Yeah. So, Jen, if you're available on the weekend and you got nothing to do, I'd like to have you chat on my channel.
yep.
Well, everybody has to believe in something. I believe it's time for another cup of coffee. Be right back.
Janet said, "Hey guys,
Janet.
doing good. How are you?" Oh, you ready, John?
Go ahead.
And she said, "Love that wolf." Hey, John, I thought of something. I'll have to come see you.
All right, Janet, not a problem.
And Jen is a Jen of all trades. Yeah.
This
This
weekend, I'm cutting
a million angels.
A
Wow.
million.
A million angels.
million.
Woo!
Come on, a million.
Come on.
I wish I could
Come
say
on.
a million bears.
So yeah, so well,
Add a link
if you
to
want
her
take a break-
channel.
if you want to take a break and hang out, come on over. Just give me a sec, and I will grab it here. I'm gonna put your face. I'll put your Facebook one on here.
Well, JJ, you'll be surprised. She does good work, and it's not just scrolling. She does a little bit of everything, but she's really good on the scrolling. I say you consider a scroller who crafts or a crafter who scrolls. Which one is it?
She's a crafter who scrolls.
Okay, there we go.
Who?
Jen.
I knew
Ew.
you were talking about someone else you like.
No, hey.
Seems like a million, she says. Ah, why is it not coming up? Oh my god. Just give me a sec, yo. I'll find it on YouTube. I'll find you on YouTube.
Well, you need to get you a little computer in there now. It'd be a lot easier, wouldn't it?
I need another. Well, I spend all my money.
It's only money. You can make more.
Oh, I know. But,
It's so hard to do.
Greg said he's not a crafter, he's a crapper. God, I shouldn't have read that one.
That one right there.
No.
Admitting the problem is the first step to recovery there, Greg.
Come on. Come on. See, my computer's so slow. Jen, you only got 85 subscribers on your YouTube page. What's up with that? Oh, because you do everything over on Facebook. That's why.
Oh, Janet says, Mark, I like your computer chair. Looks pretty fancy. It's a cheapie from Staples. Well, it wasn't super cheap, but it wasn't super expensive either. And I don't know that I can recommend it, to be honest with you. It's nice and comfortable, but the problem is it's upholstered in this leatherette stuff. And if you're like me, you like to wear shorts in the summertime, and I don't like sticking to the upholstery. So I think I would rather have something with fabric upholstery or mesh or something like that. But it's comfy. But I don't know that I would recommend it. There are much better chairs out there. But thank you.
Okay, so there's her YouTube page and her Facebook page. So go check her out. She does some pretty cool work. Fast and quick. I know you got an Etsy page too, right? And she does all kinds of cool stuff.
Oh, you gained a sub
Yeah.
already? Robin already subbed to you.
If you want to have a break out of your angels and just come on over and chat with us. I should be on for about 6 hours this weekend. Haha.
Greg says talc.
Yeah, use talc.
That works to a point, Greg. But not for everything.
It works for leather pants.
Well, that's between you and your leather pants, but yeah, come in from working in the yard and sit down in this leatherette chair and yeah, no, it doesn't work. I just soon have cloth or mesh, one of the two. But I've got it. It works. It's staying.
I'm back here to go get me a shot.
Yeah, Janet, come on by on the weekend and tell me what your ideas are. And I'll probably start making them on the weekend on the show. And there's lots of room to move my shop now because I cleaned my shop out.
You committed to neatness?
Yeah, she won't be tripping. She will not be tripping over my all my tools and wood stuff in my shop and stuff. Oh, didn't you see my shop yet, Mark? Here you go. Wait, should I get a better picture this way? See how clean my shop? Look how clean my shop floor is. It's so clean.
Okay, the
all
floor,
way
yes, yes, but it
Well, yeah,
still looks
from-
a lot
from-
like mine.
from my desk to my door is clean.
Yeah.
There's 4 feet of space all the way down the whole shop.
I hear you. I hear you. I'm in the process of trying to get all my stuff cleaned up to start making the move.
Yeah, but your shop is empty right now.
The devil, you say?
You got lots of room to move stuff into.
The devil, you say? No, it ain't empty. That's the problem. I'm still working on it, so I've got tools strung out all over the place. So I'm in the process of cleaning it out, though. I've got, like I said, just a few pieces left to put up, and then do some caulking, and then I'm ready to start moving stuff.
Mark, this is a family-friendly show. You can't talk like that.
I just did. And
Am I going ribbon shopping? No. This is the extent of my ribbon. This is the extent of my ribbon haul. There you go. It's in one little container and one little thing here. That's it. The extent of my ribbons that I have in my shop.
This is just me talking here, John, but that's looking dangerously close to glitter.
What, the gold?
If you're buying ribbon, you're just one step away from buying glitter.
No, it's for my fans. It's for my
Uh-huh.
hand fans.
Okay.
It is.
Okay. Okay.
Here you are.
Jan, that's funny. Yeah, come on by whenever, Saturday, Sunday. I think Carrie has me trimming some trees Saturday morning, so whatever. Well, I'm not a huge crafter, Jen. Come on. Give me a break. Actually, where's my fan at? Oh, yeah, right. I don't have my fans out here. I'll show you a picture of my fans that I have my ribbons on.
Take these ribbons from the fans.
I told you. He'll have glitter on the edges of those fans in no time. You just watch. That's the next step. First, you get a taste of ribbon. Then you move on to glitter. Next thing you know, you're mainlining chenille.
What?
he'll have rolls of chiffon out there too.
Well, I was watching Jen last night making this wreath, and she's freaking fast.
Yeah.
But that's like from experience, though, because because she does so many of them.
Connie's saying good night, all.
Good night, Connie.
Have a good one there,
Good night,
Connie.
Connie.
Dang, Steve, you keep this up, you'll have 250 subs by 2025.
And no videos.
No, he's got videos. He just didn't make them. He might have shot the footage, but he has somebody else do the editing and posting and stuff. Steve ain't got no time for nothing. Steve's lucky to be here.
What do you mean you don't have all night to hang out on live streams? Come on.
You don't have all night to sit on lives, but you have time to be in the chat. Come on.
Yeah. See, that's what I use my ribbons for.
Well, you don't have to explain nothing to me, John.
That's what I use my ribbons for my fans
Okay.
that I make.
Okay.
See, my fans. That's
Yeah.
the extent of my ribbon.
Like I said, you don't got to justify anything from me.
And the extent of my huge crafting abilities. Wait, give me 1 second.
See, now
There's-
I never understood that, but go ahead.
There's the extent of my crafting with floral art.
Okay.
That's it. And then bedazzling my little butterfly. There you go.
I never understood that. What dictates that something is quote unquote crafting?
Well, if you're
I've never understood that. To me, it just seems if you're making something, you're making something. But I don't get the whole crafter thing versus maker thing. I don't get it. Everybody, you are all making something. I mean, different mediums. I mean,
we're all makers, but the thing is it depends on what mediums you're using too, as well, right?
Mhm.
Like, and crafting, I suppose, would be smaller items. Well, I don't know. See, I can't really say smaller items because I do a lot of small items too. But mine are basically woodworking, so I'm a woodworking maker, I guess. I guess it's just a genre you fall into. It's the same as shabby chic and freaking modern decor and farmhouse, right? It's just the genre of DIYing, right? 'Cause technically
yeah.
we're all DIYers, but I don't know. I'm more of a woodworking. Not
I-
I wouldn't classify myself as a carpenter.
no, because you're not building structures. You're not building houses. You're making art is what you're doing.
Yes.
But it's like Billy says, Mark, my wife says I'm crafting when I decorate my snowman. I don't know what makes that delineation there.
Well, Steve Ramsey said it best. I think he answered that question between woodworkers and crafters. He said woodworking is basically just using wood, and crafters was using multiple mediums. Crafters and makers, multiple mediums.
But I use multiple mediums too, though.
Yeah.
You're mainly wood, though.
Well, that's what Carrie says.
She didn't want to hurt your feelings.
When she went to buy that box of pencils.
Well, I'm gonna let y'all have it, folks.
All right, Herbie.
Nobody likes a quitter, Herb.
Well, but blood sugar's telling me it's time to get over and relax, get away from
Well.
the desk.
Then it's time to listen.
Good night, Herb.
Have a good
Well,
one, Herb.
see y'all later.
Take care. But yeah, good point, Robin. I mean, John cuts aluminum. He cuts all kinds of different mediums, not just wood. But
Yeah,
yeah,
but he's
primarily wood.
Primarily wood.
Right.
So what
I
about
don't
my
know.
turtle?
I
missed
just
that one.
didn't get what qualified as crafting versus something else. I don't know.
Well, Steve
see, but-
Ramsey's
but-
thing was geared more towards woodworkers and makers, but I put makers and crafters in a similar style, similar boat, because they've all used multiple mediums in whatever they're making.
See, when I think of crafters, I think like needlepoint, cross stitch, things like that. That's what I think of when I think crafters. I don't think of like what you're doing right there, John. There ain't none of that I would consider crafting. That's all just a part of woodworking.
Right.
The finish you're applying and the different colors and shades you're getting out of that. I don't consider any of that crafting. That's just how you finish your woodworking project.
Well, this is art.
It is. It very much is art.
But it's wood
It's priceless art.
Yeah.
Because I haven't put a
Nice.
price on it yet. No price tag on it. Priceless.
Literally priceless. There's no price on it.
art. Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I think whatever floats your boat, whatever you like to do, do it.
Yeah. I don't think there's really a big delineation between all of them
don't
now. You
I
know,
don't
they're all getting lumped in the same category for the most part.
And
Yeah,
what I
pretty
love about
much.
the whole thing is there's some killer work coming out of a lot of home workshops, a lot of garages, a lot of, little sheds and what have you, back room of the house.
Yeah.
There's some killer stuff coming out. It's just like, holy cow, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Robin says, but there will be a price on it when Carrie sells it.
No, there's certain things Carrie can't sell because she knows I
Yeah.
made them for her.
Yeah, she ain't gonna be able to sell that one.
Yeah. Speaking of made it for her, do any of you guys follow ClickSpring?
No, never heard of it.
ClickSpring he's an Australian guy who is a levels 9,000 machinist.
Oh,
He's
crap.
a watch and clock maker.
Wow.
He's one of the big projects that he's been working on for the last few years is he's making a replica of the Antikythera device. Okay. Well, he released a video today where he made a pendant for his wife for their anniversary on steel with a rose engine. Then he crushed jade lump and melted it on this steel. And then had a mount made for it. And the thing is flipping amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, this guy is an absolute wizard with this stuff.
Well, Steve Nealon has seen his new video was great.
Yes, it
Great,
was.
too.
That was something. And it was an anniversary present for his wife. And it's just like, holy cow, that thing was fantastic.
How old is this guy?
I don't know. I don't know that I've ever seen him. He doesn't,
Making the bed?
I've never seen him in his videos, but
Making the bed?
I've heard him talk a lot. He sounds like, I don't know, 30s, late 30s, maybe.
Really?
He doesn't sound very old.
To have
That
that
was
much
Silver?
knowledge? Wow.
That was Silver, Steve. I'm surprised. I didn't think Silver would hold up to that heat.
Hmm.
Yeah, I don't know how old he is.
That's all. I figure that'd be kind of young to be that knowledgeable on that craft. Seems like that'd take a lifetime to get to that level.
Making your bed?
Good night, Steve. Steve C's going to bed.
Have a good time there. Have a good night there, Steve C.
Everybody's leaving.
Not me. I'm here.
Well, thank you, Mark. Oh, Russ. Oh, Russ is still here. He just muted.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm here.
Trying to find out how old he is.
That seems like an awful tall degree of expertise to be that young.
Well, he kind of got in it. He was interested in machining and was a home-based machinist, and then he kind of that got him into clock and watchmaking. It wasn't the other way around.
Mm-hmm.
He's a vocational trainer at he works at a local community college in Australia.
Hmm.
He has formal qualification as a mechanical engineer, but he's never worked as one.
Wow.
But he doesn't say how old he is.
Well, having the knowledge of a mechanical engineer would definitely help, I would think.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, John S.
Hey, John. How's it going? Everybody's popping out of the woodwork today.
Yeah, about the time you're ready to call it a night.
Gee, I should have more lives more often.
Yeah. Okay. Steve said he sent me a link on Facebook. Yeah, I saw that page, Steve. That's what I was reading from, but he doesn't mention his age. Unless I missed it.
John said, "Welcome back, John."
Oh, thank you, John.
Welcome back, welcome back, welcome
Welcome
back.
back.
Ooh, 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 ooh.
Horse sack.
Up your nose with a rubber hose.
Yeah.
Got it on the first try, Greg. Welcome back, Cotter. But with a K. I forgot you guys spell things differently up there.
Yeah, they're wrong.
Oh, is he?
Wait.
Greg is the guy that told me. He's the one that told me that Manitoba was per capita the biggest consumer of Slurpees in the world, and I believe it. In fact, I looked it up to fact check him, and sure enough,
Wow.
Manitoba, Canada is per capita the biggest consumer of Slurpees in the world.
Jesus.
Good night, Dennis. I didn't even know
Well,
he was leaving.
because there's nothing better than minus 40 outside, going down to 7-Eleven in your shorts and your socks and long johns and getting a Slurpee.
You forgot the part about riding a motorcycle down there.
No, not at minus 40. It's too much ice on the roads.
You're in shorts and flip flops. You might as well be on a motorcycle.
Yeah. That's just crazy. Come on.
It's not that I didn't believe you, Greg. I thought, nah, that can't be. So, yeah, I guess I didn't believe you. And sure enough. But you know what? Why not Manitoba? If there's got to be somebody. Why not Manitoba? Got it in the first try, Jen. Have a good one. Jen's got a split, and she left you a message, John.
Good night, Jen.
I think you're going to see this finish on next year. Ha ha ha. You're too funny. All
California exempt.
right, Jen, take care. We'll see you. Have fun on your walk tomorrow. And we'll see you later. Like I said, come and join if you want. I'll send you a link.
It's not per capita, Greg? I thought that was per capita. I thought it was per person. Manitoba drank the most Slurpees per person. Wow. Okay. That kind of boggles the mind when you figure Canada's got, what, 40 million people? And there's over 300 million people here? Wow.
Well, we just don't like Slurpees.
San Diego, it says right there.
Whoever told you that was wrong. I'll tear up some Slurpees now.
Oh,
Well, don't you guys got National Slurpee Day down there?
Yes.
Seventh.
July 7th, July
Yeah.
11th.
July.
well, I'll
11th,
tell you what, I never knew it.
Yep, every
Yeah,
July 11th from 11 in the morning to 7 at night, you can go get a free Slurpee.
You can take in any size container you want.
Where at?
People have 7-Eleven.
7-Eleven.
People have walked in with people have
We
walked
just
in
got
with
a new
fish
one.
tanks and ice ice coolers, like a 20-liter or
Dang.
a 5-gallon ice cooler, and just fill it up with
Yeah.
Slurpees
And that's
for free,
nuts.
and just walk out the store.
And that's nuts.
That's ridiculous, man.
It is. It is ridiculous.
God.
Greg said it's not even per capita, Mark.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was saying. I thought that it was per capita, per person. You know. They run out constantly, Robin.
They
They've
make
got a
more.
rotating stock. They've got several machines going at the same time. But yes, they do run out. But that's why they limit it to those 8 hours, from 11 in the morning till 7 in the
Oh
evening.
my God.
See, now you got me wanting a blue raspberry Slurpee. Chris came very close earlier to making me want to go down to Dairy Queen and get a Blizzard. We started talking about ice cream.
I'm not big on their blizzards. The wife likes them. I just like the cones, and the dip cones.
It's all good.
It's all
It's
good. It's
all
all
good.
ice cream.
That's what I'm talking about. I do like a Blizzard. I do like a chocolate dipped cone. I occasionally like a peanut buster parfait or a banana split. But,
Banana split I like, but that's a lot of calories. I
oh,
can't
big
afford it.
time. But you know what?
Shit, you don't care.
What afford calories? You thinking about dating again?
No, I already got enough problems. I don't need to worry about that.
Get to our age, we eat what we want. I got that from my grandmother's doctor. I got that straight from my grandmother's doctor. She went in for a physical when she turned 90 years old. She says, yeah, I guess I could stand to lose a little bit of weight. And he says, why, you thinking about dating again? And she was just scandalized. She said, oh, no, God, no. He says, Ruby, if that's the case, you eat what you want. You know, you've earned it. If you want to go down and buy a jar of peanut butter and sit in your recliner and eat that whole damn thing watching television, you go right ahead and do it. And if anybody gives you any trouble, you just tell them to come see me. There comes a time where you've earned it. You eat whatever you want.
David Jones, Porter Woodwork, said, what in the blue blazing Sam Hill is the Canucka stand doing now? He's making a wolf head.
Hey, buddy.
Long time, David.
He's making a howling wolf. Bow.
Yeah.
I
Larry's
was thinking about
back.
doing an aircraft carrier next, but I'm not sure.
Do the Independence. I thought Larry was going to bed. Now he's back.
Maybe he's in bed.
Probably is.
Sleep texting. Billy says, now I'm wanting ice cream. My work here is done.
There you go. Jerry says, Brother Dave, how you doing?
You're welcome, Billy.
All right. It's too bad you're so late, Dave. Jeez. Okay, so I got going so far. That's going to go on there like that. That's going to go on there like that.
Bite your tongue, Robin. It is never too late for ice cream.
See, I think that was turning out pretty good.
Yeah, that's going to work. It's going to work.
No, it's like a cow now. This thing's gone through so many different animal shapes so far.
Moo.
It looks like a
Moo.
baby calf, doesn't it?
Yep. Put horns on it.
All right. That's what I'm working on. Yeah, you're all late to the show. Jeez.
Too late for ice cream. Some
It's never
people's
too late for ice
kids.
cream.
That's what I said. Some people's kids, you send them to school, they just
no.
eat the paste.
They don't know any better.
You're muted, Russ. Oh, okay. That or he's doing voiceover for a Godzilla movie.
A pig, maybe. Yeah, it's gone through so many different birds. Like, a bear. It started off as a bear, then a dog, then a calf. It's gonna be a wolf. It's gonna be a wolf when it's done. It's gonna look kind of cool.
It's the Wolf. It's the Wolf.
All right. So that's on a call for the rest of tomorrow, maybe. Oh no, wait. Jerry's going on tomorrow, as far as I know.
Is he? Sweet.
Yeah, he said he was because he's doing his regular Friday night live. I guess.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, he's gonna start doing a regular thing now.
Sweet. Okay. Okay. I'm so out of the loop. I'm the Maker Community Mushroom. I ain't seen anybody since 1972. I thought I was blind till I saw you.
Yeah, you gotta hang out. You gotta start hanging out in all of those other chat rooms and
See, I
to
don't get
know-
invited
get
to
to know
those.
the
I don't
go.
have no links. I don't get invited to none of that.
Well, Dave, I hate to say, well, I'm glad you're being busy, but that's not the thing to be busy about.
Right. John S says it's 5 in the morning. What are you
No,
in
it's
now?
not.
The UK?
It's not even 10. It's not even 10 o'clock at night.
He must be in the UK. Or in Europe somewhere. Ireland, the UK, or Europe.
Annie's got a live tomorrow. Jerry's got a live. I might go live. Like I said, it's on the weekend. I'm not sure. I know Carrie wants to get some trees cut down before the snow starts flying. So, sorry, trees trimmed before the snow starts flying.
Best way to trim them is to the ground.
Yeah.
You only
Just
have
to
to do
what?
it once. The best way to trim them is to the ground. You only have to do it
No.
once.
No, what we like our trees in the backyard. They give us
That's
nice,
disappointing.
okay.
lots of summer shade.
Okay. Okay.
But I know
John
the
Ellis is in the UK, yeah.
Last time they were trimmed was probably 6 years ago. I think we called an arborist in, and what a waste of money that was, by the way. But I know how he cut them, so I know what I'm doing this time. I'll do the exact same thing he did.
I'm the same way. I
Dang it all.
call the pro one time, watch how they do it, and then that's it.
Yep, pretty much.
After that, University YouTube, and I'm your man.
Well, the problem is I know he can't get into my backyard anymore because of the fences I put up and the small wall I put up. I built for the tortoises so they stay in the yard. So I know that he can't get his vehicle in there, but I can get my truck in there because I got 85-foot reach on it, right?
Mhm.
So I can get my truck in. Only problem is I got to figure out a way to cover the exhaust so it doesn't melt my house, my siding again.
Make your own fording kit to run it up the side.
A what?
Fording kit. You've never heard of a fording kit? It's like a snorkel that goes on the intake and another one that goes on the exhaust. You don't need the one for the intake. Just a clamp-on exhaust pipe that'll run upwards and away from the house.
Well, see,
Doesn't even have to go up. It can just go around.
Well, the problem is that the exhaust on my big Mac, my 5-ton Mac, is that the exhaust comes up and points towards the house right now, right?
Okay. So
And-
a tube that
and-
would point it away.
Yeah. Actually, I can probably just loosen the collar off that's on it and point it the other direction.
Well, there you go. Need any more help?
Probably
Just
try.
let me know.
Yeah, I'll try that. Because the last time that, like, when I got my furnace put in, I had I brought in gravel and sand and soil, and just brought my picker truck in and just dropped them off on the ground. Only problem is because I was like 2 feet away from the house, the exhaust was melting the vinyl siding on the house.
Yeah, that'll leave a mark.
But nobody sees that part of the house unless they're in the driveway looking right at it. But I have extra siding up in my attic space in here that I can replace it with, so I'm not worried about it.
You can bet Carrie sees it.
No.
Yeah,
she-
Jerry says I used to use adjustable heating and cooling elbows. There you go. Just direct the exhaust away. Yeah, they're not
I
expensive.
suppose.
They're not super expensive. Yeah, Greg says
Like
my
Greg's
trees are
comment.
self-trimming. They just fall over when they're dead. Yeah. Yeah, I had to trim back a birch tree earlier this year because it was rubbing on the roof of the house, and that's no bueno. So
That's another reason I got to trim them back too, because like I said, that like I'm pretty sure the last time they were cut went down was 6 years ago, and now they're probably 15 to 20 feet past where they were cut 6 years ago.
Yeah.
I just don't want snow getting on them and dropping over on my house.
Yeah.
So we're gonna call it for tonight.
all right.
Thanks everybody for joining me in the panel. Thanks everybody for being in the chat out there.
Oh yeah.
And come and join us. Have some more fun. Tell your friends. Join us. Yay! It's a good time over at John's show.
Like, share, subscribe.
There you go.
Yeah, hit that subscribe button and the share button there. And
Yeah.
see, I clean
Well,
my
if
shop.
you-
I don't even know where I don't even know where my subscribe button is now.
If you're already subscribed, leave that button alone.
Yeah, please.
But hit that bell notification though.
And then hit it a second time and set that to all notifications.
That too. So, take care, stay safe, and
night,
we'll see
everybody.
y'all later.
Bye, y'all.